Hey everyone! Today I will be sharing with you the fragrances that I wore the most in the month of November. I have 5, I think, and then some extras. 5 fragrances, 5 perfumes. I have been struggling with wearing fragrances in the pandemic because I don't go anywhere anymore. And so for a little while there, I really wasn't wearing perfume every day, but in November, I don't know, I felt like wearing fragrances every day. So I'll share the ones that I wore the most, not every single fragrance that I wore. I'm going to start with the obvious one, which is Girl of Now from Elie Saab. I don't have anything else to say about this. I love this fragrance. If you've ever seen literally any of my other videos, you already know this about me. This is my favorite fragrance. This is me in a bottle. It's really delicious almond and pistachio. It's sweet and fluffy. And honestly, when I'm really struggling to pick a perfume out, I just go to Girl of Now because I know I will love it. I feel like this is such a good signature fragrance, or at least for me it is. It feels just so warm and welcoming. It's not overwhelming. It is very, very sweet, so keep that in mind. If you haven't tried this yet and you don't like sweet fragrances, you might not be blown away the way I was. This, I was expecting Poison Girl to smell the way this smells. This smells so good. It just feels very comfortable for me. It's like a pair of slippers, but really fancy ones, really fancy fluffy ones. I wore this a lot. This was a brand new bottle and I've made quite a big dent. Like I said, I went a while without wearing fragrance, and it feels very, I guess it feels very, of course, that this is the one that I wore the month that I started wearing more fragrance. Along with Girl of Now, I've also been wearing the Kelly McPepple hair perfume in Create. I also got one in the scent Inspire, which is like a rosy fragrance, but Create smells like Girl of Now's sister. I think it has a little cherry in there as well. It doesn't smell exactly like Girl of Now, but it smells very similar to Girl of Now, and they smell incredible together. I know it doesn't look like I've used a ton of them, but I'll show you this one. I've only sprayed this a couple times. They fill the bottle quite a bit, and I have been using this just about every single day, and I put 2 to 3 sprays in. I think it's because the atomizer doesn't really give a whole lot. Because it's an oil, I think they don't want to coat your hair in oil. Speaking of hair oils, Kelly McPepple has 2 hair oils and I've been using them and my hair feels incredible. I've been growing out all of the blonde highlights and my hair was wrecked. I haven't had a haircut since 2 Julys ago. It's been a very long time. I've just had trims and oh my God, my hair feels so good. I'll link it all below. I know they're having a Black Friday deal, but if you just wanted to try a hair perfume or the Discovery set, which I've also talked about, I'll link it all below. Those are available now. And they come with these really cute pearl barrettes. I don't know, I only got 2 scents. I got Inspire and Create. I don't know if they all come with different barrettes, but my 2 came with 2 different barrettes, and I love pearls. So I don't know. I just think that's such a cute idea to have hair perfume and then a little barrette. This one was a love at first sniff for me. This is from Roberto Cavalli. It's called Deep Desire. I love every Cavalli fragrance I've ever smelled. This one smells like a cherry Tootsie Roll Pop. It smells like Tootsie Rolls and cherry, the deep, dark, thick, sweet cherry syrup and that artificial chocolate flavor of a Tootsie Roll. And I love cherry and Tootsie Rolls. And I wore this a ton because of that. This is such a good cold weather fragrance. It smells just very warm and inviting. I don't know that I would call this like seductive, but it smells kind of sexy to me. I think Cavalli fragrances in general smell very sexy to me. Oh my God, I literally love this. I feel like I want a backup bottle, but I'm really trying to no buy. I had no buy November, and I'm gonna keep going through the end of the year if I can. Chocolate was a recurring theme this month. I got my Fragrancenet Purple X subscription. It was Mancera, Roses, and Chocolate this month. And I got through quite a bit of it, halfway, which I think is pretty good. This is very strong. I was maybe using 2 sprays each time, and it smells exactly like the name, Roses and Chocolate. Again, I get like Tootsie Roll, but I think this is more chocolatey than Deep Desire is. This is more like authentic chocolate. And roses. If you don't like rose, don't bother with this one. But I love rose, and I apparently love chocolate, and I really didn't think I was gonna like this, which is why I didn't blind buy it. I got the little travel spray because I was like, oh, I'll talk myself out of it. But I think I did the opposite. And I'm on a no buy, so it's gonna have to wait till January, or maybe later. I don't know, we'll see how I feel. But oh my God, this is so good. I talked about this fragrance in my fall fragrances over $100. This is from The Gate. It's called Inside Out, and I wore this a lot in the summer. It smelled like an ice cream cone, and when I first got it, it has a note of absinthe. I did not know what absinthe smelled like. I smelled it for the first time, and I was like, I don't know if I'll love that, but the absinthe really makes this perfume. Because it smells like an ice cream cone, like vanilla ice cream. It's very milky, creamy, sweet. I think I said graham cracker in my last video. But the absinthe, it's very, I want to say green. I might just be saying that because absinthe is green. It's kind of, it's not minty, but it's kind of minty. Like wintergreen, I don't know. But it's very unique. It's definitely a niche fragrance. For summer, yes, but for fall, absolutely. This is just like bringing me back to the summer, to warm days and feeling very like lazy. And then like the sweet kind of graham crackery note just feels very familiar and comforting as well. The last fragrance that I wore a ton of is So Scandal from Jean Paul Gaultier. This fragrance I blind bought to the surprise of literally nobody. I love Scandal. I love Scandal by Night. I love Scandal à Paris. I've gone through 1.5, 2 bottles. I don't even remember anymore how many bottles I've gone through of Scandal. And so I just was like, yes. This has notes of raspberry, tuberose, milk, and other things. But those 3 notes are the ones that I was like, okay, I love all of those. And when I smelled it for the first time, I was honestly disappointed. I thought the tuberose would be dirtier, I guess. But it's a fairly green tuberose. The milkiness helps to keep it from actually feeling like a green fragrance. And the raspberry is very flat feeling to me. But this fragrance works in like warm days, cold days. It's a great easy reach fragrance. I could see somebody wearing this to the office regularly. It's just very appealing. And I found myself reaching for it a lot more than I initially thought I would. Yeah, it's got that nice fruitiness. The tuberose keeps it interesting. I mean, I love tuberose. If you didn't like tuberose, I wouldn't bother because I find the tuberose to be very apparent in this. But it has like that creamy, milky quality to it that keeps it from being like pure floral. Those are the fragrances that I wore most in the month of November. I would love to hear in the comments the fragrances that you wore the most in November, and I will see you in my next video.